second part of our video, we are going to convert smaller units into larger units. So let's think about that with the question you have on your reveal presentation. How many yards are in 24 inches is that question. Alright, so we could draw that out as a bar diagram, right? So if I have 24 inches, I need to draw 24 bars. Alright, so I've got 24 bars here. And how many inches are in a foot? Yeah, so we can say there are... So in 24 inches, well, now I've got 2 feet, and how many feet are in a yard? Well, I've got to go all the way over here. I've got another foot because we have 1 yard. 1 yard is 3 feet. So if I have 2 feet, then how many yards do I have? Okay, I have 2/3 of a yard. I have 2 out of 3 parts of the yard. The entire yard is 3 feet, and I have 2 of those 3 feet. So 24 inches equals 2/3 of a yard. Now that's all good. If I'm converting from a small unit to a larger unit with just 24, I could draw that out. It still took a little while to draw it, but if I have something with big numbers, there's no way I'm going to do that. Let's think about this one. Alright, let's find another question. This one from your quizzes. Alright, a female hippopotamus can weigh 48,000 ounces. How many tons can a female hippopotamus weigh? Well, there's no way I'm going to draw that with a bar diagram, right? I would just be making lines across the entire house. It would look like Stranger Things and making the upside down tunnels all over the house, which wouldn't work at all. So I'm going to have to make a different way. Now I could do this with either a double number line or with a equivalent fraction, right? Let's start off with, let's go all the way to the end. Let's go equivalent fractions. All right, what unit ratio do I know? Yeah, well, I can look at my conversion chart and I can find out that there are 16 ounces in 1 pound. I need to scale that up to find out how many pounds there are in 48,000 ounces. Well, what do I need to multiply 16 by? 16 times what equals 48,000? Well, another way to say 16 times what is 48,000 is to divide 48,000 by 16. I'm going to get the same answer. So 48,000 divided by 16, I'm going to get 3 times 16 is 48. 0. Bring down my 0. I can just say 0, 0, 0, because it's just going to continue to be zeros the whole way across. So I'm going to multiply by 3,000 to get to 48,000. 16 times 3,000 is 48,000. And obviously 1 times 3,000 is 3,000 pounds. Alright, so I know there are 3,000 pounds in 48,000 ounces. But is that the question? No, it's asking me how many tons the elephant weighs. Well, if the elephant weighs 3,000 pounds, well, I need to start with another unit ratio that I know. What unit ratio do I know about tons and pounds? I know that 2,000 pounds equals 1 ton. My unit ratio of pounds to tons is 2,000 pounds is 1 ton. Or 2,000 to 1 is the unit ratio of pounds to tons. Well, if 2,000 pounds equals 1 ton, then I'm going to find out how many I had to scale up to get to 3,000 pounds. Well, 3,000 pounds equals blank tons. Well, 2,000 times what equals 3,000? Well, I can just say, again, 3,000 divided by 2,000 would be the same thing as 3 divided by 2, right? What is 3 divided by 2? Well, 2 goes into 3 one time. I get 2, 1, and then I'm going to bring down a 0, 3.0, and I'm going to get 5. 5 times 2 is 10, and my answer is 1.5. So 2,000 times 1.5 equals 3,000. So now I can just scale up. 1 times 1.5 equals 1.5. So 1.5 tons is the same as 48,000 ounces. So I can scale these fractions up and find out my unit fraction, to find out how many pounds, and then draw another one to find out how many pounds to how many tons. Go ahead and work on this at home, and great job this week. You've got a quiz that's a little different this week. Alright, Washington Middle School, be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. I'm going to see you in class.